The thing that I liked most about Michael Jordan as a player was the fact that I didn't have to try to guard him. If you had a poor defensive scheme, he was going to fill the hoop up until you either figured it out or the game was over and you lost the game. Some of his acrobatic drives to the hoop are just remarkable. You know, he can get past the defense and use a little bit of English off of the glass. The ball drops in so nice. It takes some really advanced skills to do that consistently. The 1988 All-Star Game was a showcase for Michael. Michael had figured out all the things he needed to know to be a dominant player. Everything. One-on-one, couldn't guard him. What Michael Jordan showed the whole sports world was the fact that you put the right people with him, he's going to lead them to world championships, without question. He was a prime example of excellence and a leader that would lead you all the way to the top, all the way to the top. That was basketball at its finest.
And on a chilly February night, the city of Chicago hot with anticipation for tonight's marquee game. Now let's go over to tonight's public address announcer, Tommy Edwards.
Welcome fans to the All-Star Game. Let's meet the starters for the West. At forward, making his 7th All-Star appearance, the standout veteran of the Denver Nuggets, 6'7", Alex English. Making his All-Star debut, the front court star of the Utah Jazz, the mailman, 6'9", Karl Malone. The man in the middle, an All-Star, each of his 4 pro seasons from the Houston Rockets, 7 feet, Akeem Olajuwon. At guard, making his first All-Star appearance, the versatile star of the Denver Nuggets, 6'3", Lafayette Fat Lever. And the NBA leader in assists in his 8th All-Star game from the Los Angeles Lakers, 6'9", Earvin Magic Johnson. The head coach of the West All-Stars is Brad Nelson. Let's hear it for your West All-Stars. And now, the starting lineup for the Eastern Conference. At forward, a 3-time most valuable player, an All-Star each of his 9 seasons from the Boston Celtics, 6'9", Larry Bird. He's one of the NBA's most exciting players. In his 3rd All-Star game from the Atlanta Hawks, 6'8", Dominique Wilkins. The man in the middle, an All-Star for the 10th time. One of the game's most rugged rebounders from the Washington Bullets, 6'10", Moses Malone. At guard, the most valuable player of the 1984 and 1986 All-Star Games. This Chicagoan is making his 7th All-Star appearance from the Detroit Pistons, 6'1", Isaiah Thomas. And finally, the NBA leader in scoring and steals, an All-Star each of his 4 seasons, the charismatic star of the Chicago Bulls, 6'6", Michael Jordan. The head coach of the East All-Stars is Mike Fratello.
Greetings, everyone, from Chicago, the host of the 1988 All-Star Game. Alongside the terrific Clark Kellogg and our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines, I'm Kevin Harlan. And Clark, this terrific city has produced some greats, and 4 of them playing tonight.
You're exactly right, Kevin. The Windy City, Chicago, has produced Mo Cheeks, Isaiah Thomas, Doc Rivers, and Mark Aguirre, all All-Stars, and I'm sure they've got plenty of family and friends in attendance to enjoy their performance on the court.
Yep, so much to celebrate. And Clark, is there a common thread when you think about a Chicago-type player?
Well, I certainly do believe there's a common thread. When playing outside or outdoors in the Windy City, the perimeter shot can easily get blown off course, so you got to be able to get that thing to the rack and in a straight line fashion, and that's something all Chicago players share in common.
A lot of high flyers, you're right. And your West All-Stars, Fat Lever and Magic Johnson, the guards, Alex English and Karl Malone at the forward spots, and in the middle, Hakeem Olajuwon. For the East, it's Moses Malone inside, and Dominique Wilkins with Larry Bird, the forwards. And in the backcourt, Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan.
And you look at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, rivals since college. Early on, no love lost between them, but over time, they've become friends.
And the West will start out with the possession. English against Wilkins. Malone trying to break free. Here's Olajuwon. Olajuwon with incredible footwork for a big man. And tonight's All-Star MVP will have a $5,000 check presented in their name, Clark, to the Thurgood Marshall Black Education Fund.
A great cause in honor of a terrific American.
Clark, you see Larry and Magic together in those Converse ads. They've become really the faces of the NBA.
And Kevin, I think they've inherited the mantle from the great Dr. J. He's done such a great job representing the league all these years, and certainly he's left it in good hands with those two.
Yeah, that's a great comparison. Here's Jordan following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. Lever against Jordan, and the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the West. 4-point game. Here's English. The silky hop. Release from Alex English.
You know, people said Alex English was too light of frame, too skinny, not athletic enough. Well, how about this? He's playing in the 7th straight All-Star game. So much for being too skinny.
Fades away. It's rebounded by the West.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Lever kicks to Johnson. Olajuwon inside. Malone on him. And the basket by Olajuwon. And if there was a snub, Clark, for this year's All-Star game, many felt it was the sharpshooter Dale Ellis of the Sonics.
Well, you take a look at what he's done. He's the only top 10 scorer in the NBA who was not an All-Star.
The Tennessee Volunteers should be here. And the Eastern All-Stars favored to win tonight.
Star power and firepower. Veteran IQ and smarts. But you never know. The West has quite a bit of talent, too.
Indeed, they do.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Olajuwon. And that's good as he hits both of the shots. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Nothing going for them right now. They're off. defense is in big trouble.
Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. Still without a basket in the game. To halt the run. And another miss by the East.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And plenty of subplots to this game. For more, let's send it over to David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, this story has never gone away over the years, guys. Isaiah Thomas is, of course, a native Chicagoan, but you'll still hear some boos today from Bulls fans. That's because at that All-Star game a couple of years ago, people questioned whether Isaiah froze out Michael Jordan. And some people still believe it. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, that story has not gone away. Thank you, David. For what it's worth, Clark, Isaiah Thomas denies there was a freeze-out, and Jordan himself says, I never said it, so what do you think?
But the reality is, we probably never will know the full story.
And Michael Jordan winning the dunk contest yesterday, Clark, can he add to his trophy case tonight?
Kevin, I think his teammates want to see him win the MVP. I think they're going to give him as many touches as he needs to have a chance to do it.
Ooh, that'll be fun to watch. And so it's Lee. Brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. 9 feet out. Malone with the block. Up top, Jordan. Over Johnson. And when the jump shot is fallen for Michael Jordan, what can you do? He is unstoppable. Johnson outside. English on the wing. Defended by Wilkins. Malone sets the pick for Johnson. Puts it up from 12. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Harkin amidst this All-Star celebration, labor negotiations between the players and the NBA continue.
Trying to find their way through this current impasse, Kevin, and looking to avoid any interruptions to this game that we all have a love affair with.
Yeah, I know you and I hope they can find some common ground.
Please make it happen soon.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look. Stolen by Wilkins. Jordan against Johnson. Jordan the pass to Bird. Back to Jordan. The 3. Tremendous pass from Bird. He can do it all. And Michael Jordan, not only last season's leading scorer by a mile, but Clark Kellogg this season. He is in the running for the Defensive Player of the Year.
He is the true definition of a two-way player. Gets it done at a high level at both ends.
And the rejection by Bird.
East All-Stars ball.
The East trail by 8. Thomas passes to Jordan. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Malone, and Bird gets it to go on the assist from Michael Jordan.
How about this list? Players who have never missed an All-Star game in their careers. Jerry West, Bob Pettit, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, and Akeem Olajuwon. Those last 3 playing here tonight.
And Michael Jordan won the dunk contest last night, and man, was it great. What a thriller. He and Dominique Clark put on a great show, and you could tell they both wanted it so badly. Perhaps the home court advantage gave Michael Jordan Clark the edge.
And there was another winner from last night, and that was Larry Bird, taking home the trophy in the three-point shootout. And he didn't even need to take off his warm-ups to handle his business.
Clark, somebody told me he looked at the rest of the competitors and said, okay, who's going to be in second place here? Who's going to finish behind me?
Sounds just like him.
Here's Wilkins, following the score by Akeem Olajuwon over English. The East All-Stars take on 2 more.
And Dominique Wilkins is the go-to scorer for the Hawks, no question about that. And he's embraced that leadership role as well. Obviously a huge part of the Hawks' success.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul.
Isaiah Thomas.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Lever outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Wilkins. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, Thomas that time willing to take the contact and figuring out how to finish in spite of it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Now Johnson. 6 points for him. Passes it to Malone. Malone with the block. Jordan against Lever. Fade away. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. And starting last season, Clark, Michael Jordan's scoring went through the roof.
Averaging over 37 points per game, partner, and he's kept close to that pace this season as well. Remarkable.
Amazing and remarkable, right. Wow. Here's Jordan. After Magic Johnson's bucket, count that one. Jordan's got 14 points for the game. Hey, Clark, the record for points in the All-Star game is 42, set by Wilt Chamberlain back in the 1962 All-Star game.
And you know, a lot of Wilt's records seem virtually untouchable, but I don't think that one is. With all these great scores, who knows? It might be broken tonight.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Here's Jordan. Following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. Pass to Wilkins. Bird against Malone. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Alex English. That's his first foul. And the East with some changes. Brad Daugherty is checked in for Malone. Ewing comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Rivers in for Isaiah Thomas. The West also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Elijah. Worthy comes in for English. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Lever. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the most All-Star appearances by far in NBA history. Clark, an All-Star in every season of his career except one. And in that year, he was injured.
Yeah, and at 40 years of age, matter of fact, the youngest player tonight was only 4 years old when Kareem made his first All-Star appearance. That player, Brad Daugherty.
No kidding.
That's right.
The West trails by 3. Johnson kicks to Drexler. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And Kareem looking to set the career record for All-Star scoring. Isn't that something?
It really is. Needs just 10 points to do it, Kevin, and you got to love his chances. I mean, that's a layup for him, pun intended.
Yeah, a good one. The East leading by 5. Clark, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end of the floor. Excellent game plan and execution. Tell you what, looks to me like they're trying to crack this door open.
There's the lob to the hoop. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Daugherty. Jordan left side. That one goes in. And it's a 9-point East All-Star lead.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. McDaniels checked in for the West.
Xavier McDaniel.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Drexler scanning the floor. The pass to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. The West again cannot hit. And Ewing has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. They have a 9-point lead. 1:49 left in the first quarter. McDaniel, the pass to Johnson. Drexler at the elbow. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem, the elder statesman. 19 years in the NBA. Decades of dominance.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Jordan kicks to Rivers. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game.
A native Chicagoan, Glenn Doc Rivers, a first-time All-Star. He said 5 years ago he sat in the same hotel and cried because he wasn't drafted in the first round. Now, same setting, but the script has been flipped. It all comes full circle for Doc.
There's got to be some excitement, maybe even, Clark, some butterflies playing in the All-Star game. You want to prove you belong out there.
I agree with that, and there can also be the temptation to try to do a little too much, maybe get flashy, but with these players still getting a feel for each other in the flow, a lot to be said for making the simple play.
Nevertheless, a great honor. Shot's good by Wilkins.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
The West trails by 14. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's Drexler, top of the key. 5 to shoot. Worthy the pass to Drexler. Clyde Drexler, soaring in for the finish.
And at 26 points per game, Drexler ranks 7th in the league in scoring. His Blazers playing catch-up with the Lakers, though. Their improved defense has helped them overcome some early injuries.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the East All-Stars. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. As these great fans hope Michael Jordan can bring home the win and the MVP hardware. The East leading by 12. And here early, Clark, the East has the edge.
You look at that team on the East squad, an embarrassment of riches, Kevin, and you know, they've got so many weapons. I think it simply comes down to execution for them.
Rivers out there with Jordan. Then it's Wilkins. Then it's Bird. And it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Bird outside. The fadeaway. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Bird. Ewing's got 6.
And with Patrick Ewing leading the way, the New York Knicks finally competitive again. The big man has quickly found a rapport with rookie point guard Mark Jackson. They are a team on the rise. Book that.
And Clark, when you look at Akeem Olajuwon's Houston Rockets, here is a team making a lot of moves.
I tell you what, their trade for Joe Barry Carroll and Sleepy Floyd paying huge dividends. They're certainly on the rise in my mind.
Yeah, a lot of people like those moves.
Larry Bird had it going last night at the Legends game, trying to fill it up tonight as well.
Olajuwon against Ewing, 14 feet away. It's hauled in by the East. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Rivers. And the 3 off target. The West trails by 16. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
Johnson up top, guarded by Jordan. Johnson dishes to Worthy. The vision of Magic Johnson is unsurpassed. And James Worthy here in Clark, his third All-Star game.
Yeah, I was part of the '82 draft when Worthy was the #1 pick out of North Carolina. He can hurt you on the block as well as in transition.
So refresh our memories. He was #1. Where were you taken?
I was number 8, Kevin.
That's right.
Number 8.
That's right. I knew that. I just wanted you to boast a little bit.
And the head coach of the East, Mike Fratello. His first time coaching in the All-Star game.
Bucket is good. Wilkins has got 8.
Well, Dominique runs into some tight defense, but sticks with his shot and manages to push through.
Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars. How about that? Mike's a terrific friend of yours and mine, and Fratello's Hawks recently moved into first place in the East after the Cavs beat the Celtics. Clark enabling him to become the coach of the East All-Stars.
So don't be surprised if the Cavs' Brad Daugherty gets extended minutes in his first All-Star appearance. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Thomas checked in for Rivers. The West also making some changes. Malone comes in for James Worthy. And Aguirre's subbed in for McDaniel. Off the inbound, and Jordan sends it back.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
Here's Ewing. The size and aggression of Patrick Ewing inside.
The #1 overall pick in 1985, and it was an all-star rookie season for Patrick Ewing. Hurt last year, but nice to see him back where he belongs, right in the All-Star game. Boy, it's been attack after attack from Akeem in this one. He's not giving the defense any breaks.
Jordan kicks to Thomas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
West All-Stars ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the West. And now let's go over to David Aldridge with a report on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Thank you, Kevin. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the oldest All-Star in history. This is his 17th game. No one else has been in more than 13. To put that into context, there were 6 players in yesterday's Legends game that were younger than Kareem. Magic Johnson says he respects Kareem more than anyone I know because of the pride this man has in whatever he does. Kevin, back to you.
He is a very proud individual. David, thank you. And Kareem's coming out here, Clark, after spending 2 days in bed with strep throat. I mean, it's remarkable.
And, Kevin, that's exactly the pride Magic was talking about, and that's why it seems like every game we do, Kareem is adding to some type of record that he's already established. Tonight, he could very well become the leading scorer in the history of the All-Star game.
Isn't that phenomenal? They call him captain for a reason. He is truly the leader of this entire NBA.
Yes, sir. And Coach Mike Fratello, a colleague of ours, coaching in the All-Star game, standing tall amongst a bunch of tall guys in the NBA. You know, his dad was an amateur boxer, and, you know, I think that background gives Mike a lot of confidence as a coach.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the shot is good. Wilkins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Johnson, the pass to Olajuwon. The feed to Malone. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. And Clark, not easy for these coaches to put their stamp on the game. Only a 1-hour practice yesterday to get acquainted and move through some sets.
And you know, Kevin, it's not about necessarily practice time. A few offensive sets is all that's needed. I think it's how you manage the players and give them a platform to have fun and do what they do.
That's a good point. Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. Kevin McHale checked in for the East.
Kevin McHale.
Lever taking his time here. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, that was a nice play by Olajuwon there, getting the shot off while still drawing contact.
The West All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Olajuwon. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, on the floor, Keem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
Thomas finds Bird. And the shooting stroke of Larry Bird, as pure as it comes. And Larry Bird winning 3 straight MVP awards from 1983 to 1986.
You know who the last player was to do that?
I'm going back to the 60-something. You tell me.
Yeah,
I know you
Bill
know.
Russell.
Yeah, right.
It's
of
Bill
course.
Russell, 1960 to 63.
Of course. I'm glad we bring him up. A legend.
Yep.
And Ewing with the block.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Bird dishes to McHale. And a wide open look for Jordan. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
And they'll get another chance. Olajuwon's shot is good. Olajuwon's got 10 points in the quarter.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on a king. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Jordan up top. Shoots over Lever, and it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Ewing.
Offensively, they've clearly and far and away been the more efficient team.
Johnson, the pass to Olajuwon. Back to Johnson. Some nice passing here by the West. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Ewing's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas kicks to Ewing. Back to Thomas. And here's Bird from the arc. And that's your 3-point shooting champion, Larry Bird.
At the arc, Bird can be just devastating, especially when he gets into a nice rhythm.
Outside, Malone. Here's Olajuwon. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
He's a hard guy to guard.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. He kicks it to Jordan. Pass to Ewing. Lever against Jordan. Over Lever. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Boy, you take a look at that jump shot of Jordan's, effortless and impeccable in its mechanics.
Lever passes to Malone. Back to Lever. Count that bucket. Lever's got his first bucket of the night.
And Fat Lever, snubbed a year ago, now a first-time All-Star, well-deserved. He leads the league in triple-doubles, one of the original stat sheet stuffers, averaging 9 rebounds a game as well. Best by a mile for NBA guards.
Bird looking it over. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And McHale gets it to go.
This is the 4th All-Star game for the Celtics' Kevin McHale. Kids at home who want to learn how to score in the post, just put the isolated camera on Kevin McHale, please. Moves on top of moves in the paint. Hey, best of luck trying to slow Akeem down. Going up for a full-strength power jam.
Thomas kicks to McHale. Passes it to Jordan. Thomas against Johnson. Outside, Ewing. McHale with the ball. Working on Malone. McHale misses. McGuire against Bird. McGuire no good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And they double up Jordan. And it's slammed in by McHale.
He's really doing an outstanding job creating for others.
.146 left in the first half of the game. Olajuwon, right side. Another spoon-fed basket from Magic.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
And here is Jordan. He's got 34. It's Bird, top of the key. And they pick up 2. Bird's got 14 points.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Jordan against Johnson. Here's Olajuwon. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jordan. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
From 13, Olajuwon, no good. Jordan finds Bird. And it's Ewing in the corner. Jordan outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Fat Lever.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
Michael Jordan at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. A big group substitution here for the East. Malone's checked in for Ewing. Doherty comes in for McHale. Ainge is checked in for Bird. And it's Rivers in for Thomas. Then for the West All-Stars, English comes in for Aguirre. And it's Drexler in for Lever.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on. Spreading it like butter. Woo-hoo!
But you could not cook it up any better than that.
Yeah.
Here's Jordan. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
We saw that time on the clock and let that shot fly perfectly.
And so it's the East All-Stars out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to the second half of the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. Great performances from these players, whether it's their first time participating or their 17th.
You know, you get into the latter stages of the game, and it's normal to wonder who will take home the MVP trophy. It's certainly one of those accolades that's mentioned when you talk about the great ones.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Malone is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Lever. And it's English in at the 3 slot. Just 2 to shoot. Thomas, no good. And of the players in tonight's All-Star game, Clark, 2 have won MVP trophies in this game before. Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas.
And how about this, Kevin? Thomas has won 2 out of the last 4 years. If he was to get 3 MVPs, that would put him in some rarefied air, tying with Oscar Robertson for second most. Bob Pettit is the only player to do it 4 times.
So Johnson, it's 2 of them.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
Bird kicks to Malone. Pass to Thomas. And here is Jordan. Lets it go from deep. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Michael Jordan now with 42 points, Clark. He has tied the record for scoring in an all-star game.
A piece of history. Boy, is he special.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the East with the lead.
Living up to that favored and top billing and giving these fans quite a show.
Olajuwon can't hit. And so Bird will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Malone dishes to Bird. Back to Malone. Kicks it to Bird. Good ball movement here by the East. Clock at 6. Thomas passes to Bird. Outside Thomas. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 4 assists in the game.
And Thomas very capable of knocking down the tray. Got to respect his ability to shoot the long ball.
And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball and Wilkins with the stuff.
Boy, nice setup with the pass, and Wilkins bounces up knowing just what to do with it.
Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Johnson. He's got 10. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. They can't stop the run with that one. Throws it up high, and Wilkins with the stuff.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
Here's Johnson. There's the pass to Malone. Over Bird. Here's Olajuwon. And another shot. He lays it in. Olajuwon's got 30 points.
Well, I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of positioning. I mean, he is a master at knowing how to score close inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
You know, finding ways to build their lead, to expand it. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
English dishes to Olajuwon. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The West All-Stars have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And the technical free throw is good. Outside Lever. Pass to Malone. Malone a screen on Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Jordan. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
You know, there's been talk about adding a third referee to NBA games. The commissioner and the rules committee are in favor of it. And they plan to put it before the board of governors at the next meeting.
Jordan looking it over. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Clark with 3 officials working games. Do you think that'll result in more fouls being called, more eyes on the ball? They can pick up a lot more, certainly with more guys out there.
Yeah, you know, I think, Kevin, it might be the case early on with the third official, but over time it'll smooth itself out. Off the ball, you know, some things you could get away with in the past, maybe not so much with 3 officials out there.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Gets himself open and drills it. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. And Magic Johnson, Clark, made it clear coming into this game that he wanted the challenge of defending the great Michael Jordan.
He certainly did, and the West as a team will certainly have their work cut out for him trying to slow that guy down.
That is going to be fun to watch. No good from Jordan. Fat Lever with an uncanny knack for rebounding. Here's English, and English with the stuff.
Boy, that was a nasty throwdown right there. This is exactly why you can't give English the position he wants.
And here is the East now. Here's Thomas. He's got 8. Wilkins outside. A deep 3 from Jordan. Bird left side. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Bird's got 16. And Kareem will need to get it going, Clark, to reach double digits.
I think his teammates have to do a better job of getting them touches. Just keep feeding him. He's more than capable of getting there.
The kick out to Wilkins. Back to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Bird. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
Lever against Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. Uncovered. Again, the West All-Stars.
Magic Johnson leads the league in assists, and he's also got the most assists in All-Star game history. He processes the game at another level, folks.
Outside Wilkins. Passes it to Jordan. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Ewing's checked in. Then for the West All-Stars, Donaldson, he's checked in for Malone. And McDaniel has subbed in for English. Here's Jordan. It's good. Jordan's got 47 points.
You know, once Jordan makes his move to the basket, he has no intention of stopping, which makes it hard to slow his progress.
Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the West All-Stars.
Magic Johnson in his 8th All-Star game now, 2nd in All-Star votes this year, and he hosts his own All-Star game in the summer in LA as a fundraiser, and I understand it's quite an event.
Wilkins kicks to Thomas. This one for 3. The kick out to Wilkins. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Ewing outside. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Ewing.
And, you know, most of these guys are accustomed to having their team's offense built around them. It's an adjustment for them now to figure out who's going to get the rock most of the time.
And the 6'8" forward from the Seattle Supersonics, Xavier McDaniel.
Now in year 3, he's got to be excited, making his very first All-Star appearance.
Strong player from Wichita State. It's Wilkins on the wing. Back to Jordan. Outside Thomas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Thomas got 6 points in the quarter. And you think about adjusting, Clark, how about the All-Star reserves? Guys that start normally are the stars of their team, now off the bench on a team of stars.
Kevin, excellent point. For players who are used to starting the game, probably a rare experience coming in off the bench and trying to get it going. But I think these guys so enjoy being part of this, that sacrifice is not much at all.
You're exactly right. Well, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Thomas with the ball. He's got 11. Outside, Jordan. Jordan is double. Back to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 from the East.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. Dishes it to Johnson. Over Jordan. Again, the West All-Stars.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
Now Thomas. He's got 14. Wilkins outside. And they double up Jordan. On the wing, Ewing. Outside for Thomas. Takes the 3. Outside Wilkins. The pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Wilkins. The shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Here's McDaniel. He's defended by Wilkins. McDaniel, no good. Here's Jordan. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The effort rewarded that time on the fast break with an easy look.
Outside Lever. Here's McDaniel. Pass to Donaldson. Stolen by Ewing. And they double up Jordan. Outside Thomas. The three-pointer, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. Lever, the pass to Johnson. Back to Lever. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the night.
And Kareem at 40, still handling his business, getting it done. 15 points a game on 54% shooting from the field. For a 40-year-old, that is excellent production from the center position.
Nice shot by Bird.
You know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. On Kareem, running low on time to set that scoring record, Clark.
Kevin, there's still enough time left in my mind for him to do it. I would love to see it happen. No guarantees that he gets back to this game next year.
Bird, the pass to Jordan. And it's Ewing in the corner. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And some changes here for the East. Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for Bird. Ainge comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Rivers in for Thomas. Clyde Drexler's checked in for the West. A crossover. Daugherty grabs the board. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist from Michael Jordan. Ewing's got 10 points in the game.
Very self-confident in the paint. Ewing excels at scoring close to the hoop.
Passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Clyde Drexler on the wing. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Connects on the 9-footer. And if there's a rival for the size and athleticism of Michael Jordan, Clark, it might just be Clyde Drexler.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. The Phi Slamma Jamma alum can take flight with the very best of them.
Yep, great athlete.
And Ainge this season has hit a three-pointer in 23 consecutive games. That's an NBA record, and that is his game, making threes.
Drexler's shot is off. Outside Jordan, driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
And so it's the East All-Stars holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag.
79.
Welcome back to Chicago for the 1988 All-Star Game. The grand finale of what's been a tremendous weekend to celebrate the NBA. Down the stretch here, the East, Clark, out in front.
Getting it done. It's been such a fun game to watch. Entertaining from both sides.
Woo, it sure has been. 6 to shoot. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the West All-Stars. McHale is out there with Jordan. Then there's Daugherty. Then it's Cheeks. And it's Ainge into the 2. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Misses the 3. Drexler inside. Ainge covering. They get it back. Yep, that one goes in there. Johnson's got 25 points.
Magic showing you the stick-to-itiveness with that play, chasing down the rebound to make sure they convert.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up off the glass.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Jordan against Johnson. It's hauled in by Cheeks.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And they double up Jordan. McHale. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Johnson attacking. Worthy, the pass to Drexler. Johnson up top. Some nice passing here by the West. Pass to Worthy. Lays it up and banks it in. Well, Clark, there was some question whether James Worthy would actually play in this All-Star game.
Yeah, he's dealing with some tendonitis in his knee, and because of that, I think his minutes very well could be limited.
Yeah, he's got to pay attention to the big picture, doesn't he?
Yep.
And the clock not in Kareem's favor as far as setting this record, Clark.
And he's not even on the floor. The West has to at least give him that chance.
Johnson, the pass to Drexler. Here's Aguirre. And the layup's good off the glass. Aguirre's got his first basket.
And the Mavericks' Mark Aguirre actually got married last night. How about that? A big weekend for the DePaul product.
Here's Ainge. Danny Ainge has developed into an elite marksman.
And Danny Ainge making his All-Star debut in year 7, having the best season of his career. He went from a singles hitter in pro baseball to a long-distance laser in the NBA. And enjoying his finest pro season, Clyde the Glide Drexler making his second All-Star appearance. Worked over the summer with Kiki Vandeweghe to substantially improve his jump shot.
Cheeks kicks to Jordan. Drives to the hoop, and the layup is good. Jordan's got 57 points.
Really strong to the bucket there. They're draped all over him, and he still gets it done.
Johnson against Jordan. The shot by Johnson, no good. This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend.
The shot's good from Ainge.
Boy, pretty good balance that time from Ainge. Sometimes it seems like he's kind of preferring to finish through contact.
With the fadeaway. Johnson can't get it to go.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
And another three from the East.
Always looking for an opportunity to serve somebody else up. Cheeks loves dropping dimes.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Johnson dishes to Worthy. Can they get it? Rebound by the East All-Stars.
You take a look at the landscape of the NBA, and I tell you what, that Central Division, dominant. How about this? 36 games above 500 combined.
Jordan is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Ainge, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. And finished off by Drexler.
You know, the alley-oop is a two-part play, folks. It takes a great pass, but it's much easier to execute the pass when you're throwing it to Clyde Drexler. The glide, getting up and down.
Well, you look at that Central Division, all 6 teams on pace to make the playoffs.
And, you know, Chicago got off to that great start, Kevin. Then they cooled off just a bit. Now tied with Detroit at 3 games behind Atlanta. Those teams are graped up pretty good.
Cheeks outside. And the pass to Jordan. Here's McHale. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. McHale's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, for a guy as big as McHale is, he's got a nice shooting touch on that jump shot.
Pass to Donaldson. And he banks in the layup. And the 7-2 center from the Mavericks, James Donaldson.
You know, I think he's the only lefty in this game. Larry Bird and Danny Ainge right left-handed, but they shoot it with their right hand.
You and I have talked about this before, but defending a lefty is different than defending clearly a right-handed shooter.
Throws you off just a little bit, Kevin.
Stolen by Ainge. Cheeks outside. Jordan in the corner. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Here in this fourth quarter, it has been